Hello English learners and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica. It's great to be here with you.
Today we have a very useful A2 lesson. We're going to learn how to talk about food shopping, quantities, cooking verbs, containers, and giving opinions.
Yes, this topic is perfect for everyday English. You can use it in a supermarket, at home, or when you talk about cooking with friends.
We'll practice words like carton, packet, and bottle.
And we'll also practice useful grammar like how much and how many.
Alright, let's listen to the dialogue. It's going to be a bit fast.
But don't worry, soon you'll understand everything.
Let's listen.
Hi Clara, I'm hungry. What can we cook tonight?
First, how many eggs have we got?
We've only got 2 eggs in the box.
Okay, how much oil is there?
Only a little, but we've got a carton of milk, a bag of rice, and lots of cans of soup.
That's useful. Let's buy 3 bottles of milk too, and maybe a packet of biscuits.
Good idea. I also found a broken box with a bar of chocolate inside. A freegan would never throw that away.
Really? That's exciting. I think we can bake something because chocolate cake is always lovely.
Maybe, but I don't think we should bake tonight because we're too tired. Let's boil the rice, fry some onions, and grill the chicken.
That sounds amazing. We can cut the vegetables, add some oil, mix everything, stir the soup, and roast the potatoes later.
Perfect. Oh, and there's some frozen fruit. We can blend it for a drink in a cup.
Great. Last time dinner was awful because the salad was horrible and boring. I thought tonight would be difficult, but now I think it's going to be amazing. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, they were trying to make dinner with the food they had at home, and they used a lot of useful shopping and cooking vocabulary.
We also heard quantity questions, containers, opinions, and cooking verbs.
Let's look at some really useful words and phrases from that dialogue. Our next phrase is, throw away.
Throw away.
Throw away.
Throw away.
Throw away.
This means to put something in the bin.
Exactly. Let's hear some examples.
Don't throw away that bread. We can eat it tomorrow. The shop throws away food every evening. I don't like to throw away good fruit.
So remember, throw away means to put something in the bin. Our next phrase is, freegan.
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 A freegan is a person who eats free food that shops throw out.
Let's hear some simple examples.
That freegan looks for food behind supermarkets. Some people become freegans because they hate food waste. I read a story about a freegan online.
So remember, a freegan eats free food that other people throw away. Our next phrase is, frozen.
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 This means very cold, kept in a freezer.
Examples.
We bought frozen peas and frozen pizza. The meat is still frozen. I don't want frozen fish today.
So remember, frozen means kept very cold in a freezer. Our next phrase is, broken.
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 Broken means damaged, not whole.
Let's hear 3 examples.
The box is broken, but the food inside is fine. I can't use this bottle because it's broken. We found a broken packet on the table.
So remember, broken means damaged. Our next phrase is, hungry.
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 Hungry means wanting food.
Examples.
I'm hungry, so let's cook now. The kids are hungry after school. Are you hungry or just tired?
So remember, hungry means you want food. Now let's look at some cooking verbs. Our next phrase is add.
Add some salt to the soup. Please add the milk slowly. I want to add some cheese.
Bake.
We can bake a cake tonight. My mother likes to bake bread. They bake biscuits every Sunday.
Boil.
Boil the water first. We boil potatoes for dinner. Don't boil the eggs for too long.
Cut.
Cut the tomatoes into small pieces. Can you cut the bread? I cut the onion carefully.
Fry.
Fry the onions in hot oil. We usually fry eggs in the morning. Don't fry the fish too long.
Grill.
Let's grill the chicken. He likes to grill vegetables. We grill fish in summer.
Mix.
Mix the eggs and milk together. I like to mix rice with vegetables. Can you mix the salad?
Blend.
Blend the fruit until it is smooth. We blend bananas and milk. I blend soup sometimes.
Roast.
Roast the potatoes in the oven. We roast chicken on Sundays. I want to roast carrots and onions.
Stir.
Stir the soup often. Please stir the sauce slowly. I stir my tea with a spoon.
Now let's learn some container words.
A carton is a container for juice or milk.
We need a carton of milk. There's a carton of juice in the fridge. Buy 2 cartons of orange juice.
A bottle is a glass or plastic container for liquids.
I bought a bottle of water. We need a bottle of oil. There are 3 bottles on the table.
A can is a metal container for food or drink.
We've got a can of soup. He opened a can of cola. Buy 2 cans of beans.
A box is a container, often made of cardboard.
We keep eggs in a box. There's a box of cereal in the kitchen. I found an old box under the table.
A bag is a soft container for carrying things.
Let's buy a bag of potatoes. She carried a big bag of rice. I put the apples in a bag.
A packet is a small package.
I bought a packet of biscuits. There is a packet of crisps in my bag. Can you open this packet?
A bar is a solid block, for example a bar of chocolate.
He ate a bar of chocolate. I bought 2 bars for dessert. A bar of dark chocolate is my favorite.
A cup is a small container for hot drinks.
I'd like a cup of tea. She made a cup of coffee. There are 2 cups on the table.
Finally, let's look at some opinion adjectives.
Amazing means very good or wonderful.
The soup was amazing. You made an amazing dinner. That cake looks amazing.
Horrible means very bad or unpleasant.
The salad was horrible yesterday. This coffee tastes horrible. We had horrible weather last weekend.
Awful means very bad.
The pizza was awful. I felt awful after that meal. That was an awful idea.
Boring means not interesting.
Plain rice is a bit boring. The meeting was boring. This menu looks boring to me.
Exciting means making you feel happy and interested.
Trying new food is exciting. It's exciting to cook with friends. The new shop is really exciting.
Lovely means very nice or beautiful.
What a lovely meal. The weather was lovely. She has a lovely kitchen.
Great work. That's a lot of useful vocabulary. Now let's look at how to put these words together.
In the dialogue we heard, a carton of juice or milk.
We use carton with drinks like milk and juice.
Please buy a carton of milk. There is a carton of orange juice in the fridge. We need 2 cartons of apple juice.
Another useful pattern is a bottle of water or oil.
Bottle is common for liquids.
I always carry a bottle of water. We need a bottle of oil for cooking. She bought 3 bottles of water.
We also heard a can of cola or soup.
Use can for metal containers.
He opened a can of cola. We've got a can of soup for lunch. Buy 4 cans of tomatoes.
And this one, a box of eggs or cereal.
Box is a useful container word for many foods.
There is a box of eggs on the shelf. We bought a box of cereal. Open the box of tea bags.
Another pattern is a bag of potatoes or rice.
Use bag for soft packages.
We need a bag of potatoes. She bought a bag of rice. I saw a big bag of onions in the kitchen.
Here's another one. A packet of biscuits or crisps.
Packet is common for small packaged foods.
He ate a packet of crisps. Let's buy a packet of biscuits. There is a packet of pasta on the table.
And of course, a bar of chocolate.
A bar is a solid block of something.
I want a bar of chocolate. She bought 2 bars of chocolate. That bar of dark chocolate was amazing.
And finally, a cup of coffee or tea.
Cup is very common with hot drinks.
Would you like a cup of tea? He drinks a cup of coffee every morning. Let's have a cup of hot chocolate.
Now let's look at quantity grammar. A lot of plus noun.
We use a lot of with both countable and uncountable nouns.
We've got a lot of eggs. There is a lot of rice in the bag. They drink a lot of coffee.
A very important question pattern is how much plus uncountable noun.
Use how much for things you usually cannot count one by one, like milk, oil, rice, or water.
How much oil do we have? How much rice is there? How much coffee do you drink?
And the other one is how many plus countable noun.
Use how many for things you can count, like eggs, apples, or bottles.
How many eggs have we got? How many apples are there? How many bottles of milk do we need?
Let's also practice quantifiers.
We say a few with countable nouns and a little with uncountable nouns.
We have a few eggs. There is a little milk left. We've got a few apples and a little sugar.
Now opinions. I think, I don't think, and because.
Use I think to give an opinion. Use I don't think for a negative opinion. Add because to give a reason.
I think this soup is amazing because it is hot and fresh. I don't think this cafe is good because it's too noisy. I thought the film was lovely because the story was exciting.
All right, let's listen to the dialogue again, but this time a little slower.
Hi Clara, I'm hungry. What can we cook tonight?
First, how many eggs have we got?
We've only got 2 eggs in the box.
Okay. How much oil is there?
Only a little, but we've got a carton of milk, a bag of rice, and lots of cans of soup.
That's useful. Let's buy 3 bottles of milk too, and maybe a packet of biscuits.
Good idea. I also found a broken box with a bar of chocolate inside. A freegan would never throw that away.
Really? That's exciting. I think we can bake something because chocolate cake is always lovely.
Maybe, but I don't think we should bake tonight because we're too tired. Let's boil the rice, fry some onions, and grill the chicken.
That sounds amazing. We can cut the vegetables, add some oil, mix everything, stir the soup, and roast the potatoes later.
Perfect. Oh, and there's some frozen fruit. We can blend it for a drink in a cup.
Great. Last time dinner was awful because the salad was horrible and boring. I thought tonight would be difficult, but now I think it's going to be amazing.
Now it's time for Fluency Builder.
We're going to help you sound more natural.
In the dialogue we heard, how many eggs have we got?
This is such a natural way to ask about quantity of countable items.
Some students say, how many eggs do we have? That's also correct, but have we got sounds very natural in everyday British style spoken English.
How many eggs have we got?
You can also say, how many apples are there? Or, how many bottles do we need?
In the dialogue we heard, how much coffee is there?
This is a natural way to ask about quantity of uncountable nouns.
Some students say, how many coffee? That's not correct here. Coffee is usually uncountable, so we use how much.
How much coffee is there?
You can also say, how much rice do we have? Or, how much oil is left?
In the dialogue we heard, we've only got 2 eggs in the box.
This is a natural way to describe a small quantity.
A more formal version could be, we only have 2 eggs in the box. But in conversation, we've only got sounds very natural.
We've only got 2 eggs in the box.
You can also say, we've only got a little milk. Or, we've only got 1 bottle left.
In the dialogue we heard, we've got lots of cans of cola.
This is great for describing a large quantity.
A more formal version could be, we have many cans of cola. But lots of sounds friendlier and more natural.
We've got lots of cans of cola.
You can also say, we've got lots of rice. Or, we've got lots of apples.
In the dialogue we heard, let's buy 3 bottles of milk.
This is a useful phrase for suggesting a purchase.
Some students say, we should to buy, but that's incorrect. Let's buy is simple and natural.
Let's buy 3 bottles of milk.
You can also say, let's buy a carton of juice. Or, let's buy a packet of biscuits.
In the dialogue we heard, I think.
This is a simple and useful way to give your opinion.
A stronger or more formal version might be, in my opinion. But I think is perfect for everyday English.
I think this meal is lovely.
You can also say, I think this shop is good. I think the soup is amazing.
We also heard, I don't think.
This is a natural way to give a negative opinion.
It's more natural than saying something too direct like this is bad.
I don't think we should bake tonight.
You can also say, I don't think this cafe is nice. Or, I don't think this soup is hot enough.
And finally we heard, because.
Because helps you explain your reason.
This makes your English sound clearer and more complete.
I like this shop because it's cheap.
You can also say, I don't like that cafe because it's noisy. Or, this cake is amazing because it's fresh.
You know, Erica, this topic reminds me of my shopping trips when I was a student.
Oh really? Tell me more.
Well, I didn't have much money, so I always asked, how much milk is there, and how many eggs have we got, before I went shopping.
That sounds very practical.
Yeah, I usually bought a carton of milk, a bag of rice, a box of eggs, and a packet of biscuits. I think simple food is amazing because it's easy to cook.
I like that. For me, shopping is exciting when I try new ingredients.
Do you enjoy cooking too?
Yes, I love to cut vegetables, fry onions, and roast potatoes. Sometimes I bake bread too. The smell is lovely.
That sounds delicious.
But I don't think frozen pizza is very interesting because it's often boring. I prefer to boil pasta, add vegetables, mix everything, and stir the sauce.
Nice. I also like to grill chicken. And when I have fruit, I blend it with milk for a quick drink.
That's a great idea. I thought cooking was difficult when I was younger, but now I think it's fun because you can be creative.
Exactly. And it's also a good idea not to throw away food.
Right. Even if a box is broken, the food inside may still be fine.
So our tip for listeners is this. Check what you've got at home, use a few simple ingredients, and make something tasty.
And remember, you don't need a lot of money to make a lovely meal.
All right, let's listen to the dialogue one more time. This time, see how much you understand.
Hi Clara, I'm hungry. What can we cook tonight?
First, how many eggs have we got?
We've only got 2 eggs in the box.
Okay, how much oil is there?
Only a little, but we've got a carton of milk, a bag of rice, and lots of cans of soup.
That's useful. Let's buy 3 bottles of milk too, and maybe a packet of biscuits.
Good idea. I also found a broken box with a bar of chocolate inside. A freegan would never throw that away.
Really? That's exciting. I think we can bake something because chocolate cake is always lovely.
Maybe, but I don't think we should bake tonight because we're too tired. Let's boil the rice, fry some onions, and grill the chicken.
That sounds amazing. We can cut the vegetables, add some oil, mix everything, stir the soup, and roast the potatoes later.
Perfect. Oh, and there's some frozen fruit. We can blend it for a drink in a cup.
Great. Last time dinner was awful because the salad was horrible and boring. I thought tonight would be difficult, but now I think it's going to be amazing. Great job everyone. You learned so much today.
Remember to practice these words and phrases in your daily life.
Now it's time for the audio review.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the word. To put something in the bin. Throw away. A person who eats free food that shops throw out. Freegan. Very cold, kept in a freezer. Frozen. Used to ask about quantity of uncountable nouns. How much? Used to ask about quantity of countable nouns. How many? A small number, for countable nouns. A few. A small amount, for uncountable nouns. A little. A large quantity. A lot of. Zero amount, not any. None. To put something extra in. Add. To cook in an oven. Bake. To cook in very hot water. Boil. To divide into pieces with a knife. Cut. To cook in hot oil in a pan. Fry. To cook under or over direct heat. Grill. To combine things together. Mix. To mix until smooth. Blend. To cook meat or vegetables in an oven. Roast. To move a spoon around in liquid or food. Stir. A container for juice or milk. Carton. A glass or plastic container for liquids. Bottle. A metal container for food or drink. Can. A container, often with a lid or made of cardboard. Box. A soft container for carrying things. Bag. A small package. Packet. A solid block, for example chocolate. Bar. Very good or wonderful. Amazing. Very bad or unpleasant. Horrible. Very bad. Awful. Used to give an opinion. I think. Used to give a negative opinion. I don't think. Used to give a reason. Because. Now say the word and hear it in a sentence. Throw away.
Don't throw away the bread.
Freegan.
A freegan looks for food that shops throw away.
Frozen.
The vegetables are still frozen.
How much?
How much milk is there?
How many?
How many eggs have we got?
A few.
We've got a few apples.
A little.
There is a little oil left.
A lot of.
They drink a lot of coffee.
None.
We have none, so let's buy more.
Add.
Add some cheese to the pasta.
Bake.
Let's bake a cake.
Boil.
Boil the water first.
Cut.
Cut the tomatoes into small pieces.
Fry.
Fry the onions in hot oil.
Grill.
We can grill the chicken tonight.
Mix.
Mix the eggs and milk together.
Roast.
Roast the potatoes in the oven.
Stir.
Stir the soup often.
Carton.
We bought a carton of milk.
Bottle.
Please buy a bottle of water.
Can.
There is a can of soup in the cupboard.
Box.
The eggs are in the box.
Bag.
He carried a bag of rice.
Packet.
I ate a packet of biscuits.
Bar.
She bought a bar of chocolate.
Amazing.
This soup is amazing.
Horrible.
The salad was horrible yesterday.
Awful.
Dinner was awful last time.
I think.
I think this cafe is lovely.
I don't think.
I don't think this pizza is very good.
Because.
I like this shop because it's cheap.
That's all for today. Thanks for listening to English Pod.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye everyone.